a very special video be. I don't know, maybe what it's going around on social media about Ayalolo buses. Ye jama buses on essay. But who said na come here TV so can send me because the allergy Dr. Munufie. But on my being say the reality on the ground that His Excellency John Dramani Mama Jamo 2017. Amon will do 8 years and they are not ready to learn anything. I want to say when we use state resources to acquire properties, ye jama kwaberane say so na mama no emobra no be say no to this particular end. But you watch this particular video.
So this is a country called Ghana. Now I want you guys to pay attention to the plate numbers of these buses. It's 2018, so that means 8 years. And these buses are broken down and they're in the graveyard. There's like tons of these buses parked here that are not working. So I'm coming as a country and as a nation that you are investing money into things that will break down in exactly 8 years. You know, this is taxpayers' money, and these buses are just sitting here in this graveyard. They come and take the tires off, and then maybe they take a window off, and they just sit here. Is it not a waste? And this is supposed to be, what's his name? Buses that money was allocated for and shipped down, you know, for transport services in the country. And these buses, some of them are 8 years, some of them are just 9 years. And that's I'm shocked. Like the buses are like all of them. You know, every single one of them got us like 18, and they are. This is ridiculous. Now look, the buses, each one of them are 8, 9 years old. Yeah, and it shouldn't be happening. Guys, let's get talking. You know, a country can't continue. We can't continue to do this. And I'm coming. Is there now a way to actually maybe fix these buses to put them back on the road? You know, or maybe, I don't know, scrap it, use it for something much meaningful instead of parking the buses here in the graveyard for it to rust away. You know, it's time we gotta start growing as a country. This can't keep happening. You know, I'm sending out this video for you to go out there. So the right people need to start talking and start asking the right questions. Because I'm saying these buses here could be fixed. Not all of them should sit here in this graveyard. And I'm like, there's tons of them all packed here. And just look at this one. Is that just like maybe scrap it or some shit like that? I don't know. Or it got burned or something. I don't know. Yeah, it got burned. It just sits here and it just burns away. You know, this is so fucked up. Really, really, really fucked up.
If I just saw a video, no. Ayalolo buses now, President John Dramani Mama, Kojiba na air conditioner, Wi-Fi in a woman. That is the state of Ayalolo buses. Buses in the German say kwano. President Ede Basi Baye, Jaiman and Adu Kufado at the latter part of John Mama's administration, Jaiman and Adu Kufado, Allergy Dr. Munufie. This is the state of Ayalolo bus. I don't say Ghana, I don't know. Maybe sometimes I don't know how to describe it. It may be a margin or whatever. Because if you are going to acquire a bus and you think, say, you cannot get pass, and I didn't car pan we will say in your pass and fan fix it. By because say a end this in the buy into a giant M&A say. Well, how we do things. Allergy Dr. Munufie, I said before we go in for 2024 elections, say, we train amount for to drive this kind of buses. Where are those people? We train man, I say one train and a bus is paying as we speak today or more driving. You know, as a people, we need to discuss all these kind of things. And this is German, they say, buses, we need to just, you bet me at home, private individuals are running day-to-day activities in our country. And I say, I know a place in the world that they use buses maybe as hotels. Why are we not doing this kind of things? Because we maintain say, my team say, you but a juma as a tray of hook, a tray of which ya. Any at all. So I buy any fee say, These buses are say beyond repairs. Why is the government not engaging private people to say, hey, find something better to do with this kind of buses for me? Real as a people, I don't know. Ghana, no. Sometimes I've been thinking, say I've been in a year free team, and I said, why are we over relying on the government to provide jobs while there are jobs all around us? Because beat my hotels, private people beat my better crano, and they are for Emily. Also, a because looking at these buses, how ye jam buses, and they say, for what reason? I buy a koto bus about 8 years old to pay. Say, minima the crop potting. I say, or buses, fleet of all these kind of buses are a jama buses in a go way. Say, what if some video the number of buses by depending on capture? Yes, not a lie. What if maybe let me put it here. So maybe I make a say, you might be seeing it. So sad though. Very, very, very sad. Say, these are the reasons why the Bia Ghana buying Ebo Mosia. Every day Ghana buy Baka Bobosia. Yet to Kobobosia and baby are you who baby as a so far. And that is the reason why the Bia mine ye quechino. Kasibru nipe nya bas we are dear or the bay. Na ye mine no, ye nyani for free. Let me put it here. Ye nyani free. A bayana kwa crabre. Bus we ye lunch. They were card the two bus and cutting in our Wi-Fi and was in this particular buses. Ayalolo buses no. Credit to Ghana Chronicles. And I will capture videos to jama buses and you go whatever buses pa paki go. I say for nothing. Are we human? And I say ye robot to be now be more pin be good baby and I say then. If I join the comment section, mama we need to discuss all these kind of things. Basi bet meaning baby or her. Maybe I don't want to name it will be because they promote tourism there. They use this kind of old buses no for hotel rooms. For hotel rooms. Wow, pe Google and check. For hotel rooms. Electronic buses and meaning baby almost buses and no charging system can yet. Then saying the CEO His Excellency John Dramani Mahama appointed and they came out to say a lot of things about those kind of buses. Buses and all, they imported those buses without even thinking about how to charge those buses. What offer electronic buses about? You have not made any plans as to how you're gonna charge the buses. And I feel that better problem momo. And then they were also saying the buses had weak batteries. It is about load free circle. A bit do a dent and about to know. One said this kind of buses, you need to stay about maybe 2 hours, 3 hours to charge it. Now passengers are sound like a bus you charge it. Because we are doing it in haste, we did not even put in place a lot of measures. And that is what is causing all these kind of challenges and problems in Africa. It's your boka crab buses. Buses is to buses that buses mono. As an engineer, I say we minimize the class of buses. We sound all these kind of buses lie. Why are we doing this to our people? Why are we doing this to ourselves? A car quickly diabetes minus no. But your private people, some of us, we need to think outside the box and then approach the government. So, okay, instead of saying you never fight, say I'm a political appointment. No, write a proposal to the government. Say, give me these buses and I will make something good use out of it. Because one of the Ghana Airways is an Obi you see the restaurant. Why are we not using them? These kind of ones also like that. Tap and go. I don't know where it went, but about me, I'm going in him. I'm not going in him. What they call it. Yeah, of course. That they are also going to be like this. So I watched a video when the CEO of those buses, Eka said they are now going into partnership with some private agencies. Say, mobile charging port bus and they go there to charge it. Because amazingly, the buses were even planning some route where there were no designed charging port there. Until let's assume the bus is loaded from Adenta. That's a driver could do. Mamu Bina said there's no charging port or not, and the battery is the battery is stuck. The bus is stuck there. Oh, we are not thinking. I don't know. Maybe me na madri a bodam boros or what? I don't even understand this. But anyway, I'm going to sometimes my na drink Ghana one ti pile. Say I think I'm